What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. Today, we are checking out episode 5 of My Adventures with Superman. And we got a bit of a cliffhanger last episode.
Yes, we certainly did, but now we are hopefully no longer left hanging.
Yes, Lois Lane is hot on the trail of Clark and Superman. She thinks she's got it figured out, but does she? There's only one way to find out. Starting episode 5 of My Adventures with Superman right now.
Great title, by the way.
Yes,
because I can believe a man can lie.
Because I mean, it's also a reference to the Donner films. The tagline: "You will believe a man can fly."
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you know. So of course, it's a cute title for a cute show
with cute characters.
Oh.
Clark, I know you told me not to wake you up every morning with an update on how close we are. But it's squatching time! Oh, I guess you went jogging. Without me.
Aww.
Well, I mean, he went jogging without you in the first episode.
Yeah, but if they're in general not talking to him after everything, that's sad.
Video stream Flamebird making claims like this. And to sum it up,
Oh no.
of Sub Diego on the Pacific Sea floor proves that Atlantis is real.
The guy's right.
Ooh.
You nah.
What?
Like and subscribe to watch me do this to every Flamebird video ever. Nah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's a nah.
Jimmy, now I can empathize with Jimmy's pain
I know.
as a YouTuber. I guess just as a content creator in general, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's gotta suck when you're put on blast like that unfairly.
The streaming instinct in me almost skipped this intro, but I can't.
No,
Because it's so good.
and it's also not that long, which is actually its
Clark,
biggest
where are you?
offense.
I
It's
waited
so
till
beautiful.
we could walk to work together.
Oh, I had some errands to run. Jimmy.
Going for our squatching trip?
No, I mean that too, but I'm going to tell Lois that I like her.
Oh.
She's picked up on that.
But I haven't said the words, I like you. It's just been
true.
implied, but you know, she's been staring at me nonstop for the past day.
Today, the camping trip to find Bigfoot, I packed the gear already, so just meet me at the bus stop at 5 p.m.
Yeah, that train's gonna crash. Yeah, I'm gonna be late. Cover
Oh.
me until I get in. Thanks.
Oh.
Lois, it's squatching day!
Yeah, sure, I'm all packed. For instance, on August 3rd, he said he was going to get a bagel, but he was gone for 20 minutes, and then he came back with...
Man, I wish I had her memory.
And he steps out for bagels.
And attention to detail.
The guy likes bagels.
You need a bagel?
And I
No,
appreciate
no, I just-
that. Bagels are the best breakfast food after all.
Yes.
I'm 99% sure I'm right, but before I do anything, I need to be 100% sure.
Oh no, that's like me.
You
Oh,
don't
good.
say.
I'm running a little late. Can you cover for me? Thanks.
Wait,
Oh.
remember to meet me at the bus stop at 5 p.m.
Aw, poor Jimmy.
Dude just wants to go squatching.
And he wants friends.
It's gonna be the best.
That's right, it's Steve Lombard, the Daily Planet star reporter.
Steve, I know who you are.
Aw.
Anyhow, grab your camera and let's go. I asked Perry for a photographer for a special assignment, and you're it!
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Get ready for the best day ever!
I mean, that's a cool opportunity at least. I mean, with him, maybe
Y'all know the
not.
score. Crush the alarms, grab the gold, and I'll hit the safe. Anyone gives you trouble? Let's go.
Whoa.
All right, who's your prediction for who these are?
I don't know. It looks very,
What?
What? Wait!
Whoa.
You're... Ah! Rory, help me!
Wait, what name did she say?
Rory.
Rory.
Yeah.
All right, Clark. How do I get you to tell me?
She drew it in pink.
That's smart.
Oh, what is in this?
That's also like me.
Dumbbells?
Manly brand dumbbells.
Oh, do you need a hand with that? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Uh-huh.
See, something like that, very similar like that happened in the comics
Aw.
in the 90s.
Everything.
I want to talk to you about writing a story with me.
About... Superman?
About the strange tech weapons that keep popping up in Metropolis. Here, it's easier if I show you.
Is that a murder board?
An investigation board, but yes. Livewire stole this tech and unleashed it onto our city, but someone made these weapons. I need to find out who that is before more people get hurt.
Yes. I also need to find out who that is.
I was gonna
Weirdly
ask if
familiar
you have
about the
prediction
tech.
about that too.
Familiar.
This is the story I want to pursue. And I'd love your help.
Aww.
Let's ask Superman about them.
I don't think he knows anything about them.
Me, you, and Superman in a room together at the same time.
Whoa.
I love how he's not picking up on that she has
This
a
is gonna be
suspicion.
great. You're the best journalist I know. I value your input, and this really matters to me. You've almost been hurt by them, and I won't let that happen again because I care about you, Lois.
Aww.
Oh, I forgot all about my bagel in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
All units, disregard. Superman, stop the bus.
Wait,
Damn, he's fast.
what the hell?
You know, you remind me of me at your age. Plus, you're clearly the Steve of your group.
I am not the Steve.
I know a Steve when I see one. Always on the outskirts, never really part of the main group. A lone wolf.
I am not a lone wolf.
So, where were your other halves this morning?
They had things to do. Something about bagels. But I got their backs, and they have mine.
You're a Steve.
No!
Bruh, being a Steve is great.
Bruh.
We're mavericks, making our own rules.
Whoa, they're Tom Cruise.
Clark, I don't know where you are, but I need you to call me with a fake emergency and get me out of this. Or
Aww.
answer me at all. What am I shooting? Coverage of the stadium? A practice?
Oh, no. You're filming me. Aliens, Mothman, the Loch Ness Monster, and that one psychic starfish in Germany.
Whoa.
But I say, nah! What?
Oh, he's the hater. And I forgot they already mentioned the psychic starfish in Germany. Aw, that's so Superman. Whoa, what a pothole. Metropolis. Aw.
Be warned, armed with strange tech weapons.
Stay safe.
Hold it! Right there!
Oh, that young man who works with you and Mr. Olson? He's quiet, but thoughtful, upstanding. I like him.
Yup, that's him. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
That's very dangerous.
Yeah, but can he break out of it like nothing?
Okay, so the only Rory name that I could think of off the top of my head in DC is... Whoa.
Nice. Don't leave us hanging.
Oh, is Mick Rory,
Okay.
who is the Flash villain Heatwave, but I don't think that's Heatwave because that's not typically what Heatwave looks like.
Maybe these guys are just some random goons, and the guy we saw that was
that
going
the-
after them.
Was that the meteor crash on Smallville?
It might have been.
Please don't kidnap me like the others.
Huh. So criminals think that he's kidnapping them.
You're the guy who's been trolling me?
Wait, your flavor?
I thought we had a real assignment. Does Mr. White know about this?
Does it make sense why they're just using a phone and not like an actual camera?
Yeah.
This is great. Just me and my protege. Two lone wolves making videos.
I'm not like you.
And when you called them to help you get out of working with me, did they answer you? Young D'Artagnan? Things change and people get left behind.
Wow.
Take it from me.
Man, I did not have getting character development for Steve
You are
Lombard
weak.
on my bingo card.
Excuse me, I've got a big...
Or I let my flying friend here cut loose.
That's not happening.
Now cut loose.
Miss Lane, please don't threaten people. It's wrong.
Fine. Tell us what you know, or my friend here will worry excessively about your welfare.
But I'm not going down easy.
Whoa. Okay, that's definitely Heatwave.
As long as she has that heat wave weapon, she's incredibly dangerous.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, so a gender bent interpretation.
Yeah, and I wonder if Rory is the first or last name.
Could be either.
Wait, get our tech back.
Roger
Whoa.
that.
That's gotta be this show's version of Deathstroke.
Because it's too dangerous for you to come with me. I have to stop that woman before she burns down the city.
Do you even know if you're fireproof? And you still don't know who is kidnapping people. I'm not letting you go. Stop! Don't do this! Superman! Clark!
Aww.
Man, I wish if he heard her that we could have seen the reaction.
You won't get me!
Does she not realize she's looking at a totally different person?
No, probably not. I mean, they don't. People really don't know much about Superman. Maybe that's like an alt form.
I'm not letting you take me!
Maybe she's just dumb.
Taking anyone.
Visual on the final target and Nemesis Omega.
Suit is operating at optimal efficiency. Integrating the reclaimed tech has made it stronger.
Permission granted. Requesting support.
You'll have it.
That has to be Lois's father. That has to be Stan Lee. That's why they're not telling us his name.
I thought you said it might have been like Flag or possibly.
No, not Red Flag. I think you might have mentioned that.
Intergang's freeze ray.
Whoa.
Oh, that's easy, Superman. We're the good guys. Agent Wilson, contain it.
And he called Superman an it. Whoa.
Enemy is weaker than anticipated.
This technology, these weapons, they're yours.
You're the ones kidnapping people.
Oh.
Super brain, too.
Wow.
Why are you doing this?
As if you don't know. There's no one here to swallow your lies.
You.
Oh.
Hit him. Again.
No, I just...
Again.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot more brutal. Oh, wow. Oh!
No!
You idiot! Oh, Bloodhaven! You know who protects Bloodhaven?
No.
Nightwing.
You need to stop.
Nice.
Yeah, Clark. I mean, Superman right now.
Oh, come on.
Take the shot.
No!
Stand down, soldier. Not if it endangers civilians. Remember why we're doing this.
And when everyone dies on the next 0 day, will they thank you for sparing a handful now?
Is this your operation, Mandy? Or is it mine?
Oh. At least he has some semblance of a moral compass.
Okay, they're throwing a lot at us right now.
Yeah.
I'll accept it for the purposes of saving civilians. Man, what are those blades made of? I guess it's Kryptonian. It has to be Kryptonian tech to do that much damage.
Yeah.
Lois?
Clark!
Oh, he didn't hear her.
Oh my gosh, you still got all the bruises.
I'm so worried. You're hurt.
Oh, that's from shaving, but there's... I just went home for to water plants.
Don't lie to me again. All this time worrying about you. And this is how you're gonna play it?
Play what?
Oh no. Don't know.
We'll do this the hard way.
Oh.
Oh!
I knew it!
Oh!
Lois, please, let me explain.
You lied to me, Superman. A secret is another type of lie.
You hated Superman. You said he was a liar, and you were gonna find and publish all of his secrets. My secrets.
I had no idea it was you until after the gala. How could you think that?
You jumped off a roof. I don't know what to think.
I don't know what we were going to be, but that's all over now.
No.
Leave a message or text if you got a tip on Superman.
Hello. You've reached Clark Kent. Leave a message after the...
Poor everybody. Poor me. Whoa!
What the hell?
Episode. Calm down. You threw too much at me.
Oh my god.
I need to break this down. Oh my god. First of all, I just want to say it's really weird hearing Chris Parnell as Deathstroke, you know? But man, there's so much we have to talk about. Okay, so I guess to address the end of the episode, in my mind, it could be one of many super apes in the DC universe because there's a ton. There's the Ultra Humanoid, there's there's Gorilla Grodd, but I think this might be Titano, who was a gorilla, who was a monkey that was bombarded with cosmic radiation. Might have even been a chimpanzee. I don't remember exactly the species of mammal it was. but has been bombarded with radiation and given Kryptonian, I think it was very like Kryptonian-like powers, and it fought Superman a lot during the Silver Age. And I believe it was a very recurring character in the Jimmy Olsen comic as well. So that's why I think we may be going with Titano. But now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about how destroyed I am emotionally.
I know.
Man, I started to tear up a little bit. Like, I can't believe I'm this invested in these characters already.
Yeah, but like that's how great the show has become. Like, and we're only on the 5th episode, and there's been so much that's already happened, and it's a whirlwind. I think that's probably contributing 100%. To how you feel.
Each episode, it feels like they're short on the surface, but they're packed with so much. I feel like we've been sitting here for an hour watching this.
Oh, I know.
We even got this episode was crammed with so much. We even got Steve Lombard character development, which awesome for them for doing. You know, they took this very surface level character and they created a story that weaved itself into the narrative that's going on between Clark, Jimmy, and Lois.
I was literally going to ask if he ever received anything like that in the comics.
Yeah, from time to time, but he's mostly just a D-bag, you know?
Yeah. But like that also is kind of funny how they kind of flipped that minor subplot of Jimmy having to deal with some online hater and have it hit so close to home, and for them to be like, yeah, I mean, I don't think he's as similar to Steve as he claimed they were, but that was an interesting dynamic at least.
Yeah, or maybe Steve was similar to Jimmy when he was younger, and because he was hurt and because, you know, he was left to fend for himself, this is the person he became. So, you know, that's a really interesting looking glass to see Jimmy through in a way. And I'm glad that they gave us a little bit of that, because we got a lot more Jimmy story than I expected, and I really appreciate seeing his perspective of everything that's going on with the Clark and Lois stuff. And it's very heartbreaking, because we knew that it was coming to this head, right? We knew that when Lois found out, she would very rightfully so be angry. And here's the problem: neither Clark or Lois are in the wrong in this situation.
No, I think what I really appreciate is the fact that when she started calling him out, that he had some very valid concerns as well. And the fact that he was able to state them to where, she has every right to be upset about it, but he had every right to also be cautious. Because like she says, they weren't even positive where they were going, or even though they're friends at this point, it's complex on both sides for them.
Yeah, and Lois Lanes have to stop throwing themselves off of very tall buildings to convince and obviously she said in this episode, I'm not going to make a move until I'm 100% sure. And at that point she was 100% sure, which makes her the smartest of the Loises. But you gotta stop doing that, guys. It's intense.
So wait, do other Loises traditionally take longer to figure it out?
Or? I mean, in the comics it took Lois like 70 years, like 50 years. But yeah, this story is obviously, this story and this episode especially with their version of Heatwave, and you know, they're updating the Superman mythos for a modern world. We get a Heatwave who is not Mick Rory, this bumbling oafish character. Instead, it is a female named Rory with a very, you know, a different. That's why I love this show. It's very inclusive. It feels like this is existing in the real world.
Yeah.
So there are, you know, not every woman is drawn like Lois. There are. She was a very muscular woman. You know, Clark is a huge, towering man. Jimmy is skinny. Slade is very gymnastic.
Right. It's like they find these ways to kind of like naturally integrate some modernity. Modernity, that's totally a word, right?
Yeah, that's totally a word, yeah.
They incorporate that like in subtle ways that do feel very natural. Like there's that cute little I'm assuming a mixed family that you saved, and I was like, that's cute.
It's so wonderful, and it's so nice to see a Superman saving cats from trees and stopping to take pictures with families that he saved. It's just wholesome, and it feels good. And I really like it because this feels, like I said, feels like a modern interpretation of our world. We got the General, who he's credited as in the credits. Who it has to be Sam Lane.
Yeah.
And now we've gotten more information based off of that. He looks like I want to say Hawaiian almost, like Pacific Island.
Polynesian.
Yeah, like Polynesian.
Well, that's the thing. It's like his design, I think, looked very specific in that it's not outside the realm of possibility, but they are still at a point where they're trying to throw us off.
Yeah.
If that's the case, because you know it hasn't been confirmed yet, but that's a good theory.
Yeah, and then we see that it's interesting because they're calling. It looks like he was present for the meteor shower.
Yeah.
That sent Clark to Earth. And I'm assuming that's how all the Kryptonian tech was found through this meteor shower. And they're calling it Zero Day.
Yeah.
Which is very similar to what it's called in the Snyderverse, which is the Black Zero event.
I forgot that.
Yeah,
Holy
so
cow.
that's an homage to like the Snyderverse in a way, and the event of Zod attacking Metropolis.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure it's called Black Zero. But yeah, it's this Black Zero Day. Very similar vibes to it. We got to see Deathstroke suit. Or Agent Wilson, as he's referred to now, which makes sense because he's not 100% Deathstroke. He's during the phase of Slade's life where he's being used and abused by the government, and is just essentially like their point and shoot trigger man.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. He hasn't evolved fully into Deathstroke yet, but I love that in the first Deathstroke fight scene, we got in a little homage, a little Easter egg to his true nemesis, which is Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing.
I've never heard of Bloodhaven. I know you've told me a lot about the Bat family and Dick, but I didn't know what that was as soon as you said it.
Yeah, back when Chuck Dixon wrote the first Nightwing series, the premise of that series was that Dick Grayson would move out of Gotham to Gotham's sister city, which is Bloodhaven, to kind of help that city because that city was more corrupt than even Gotham.
I was gonna say, what a name for that.
Yeah. Well, it's spelled BLU umlaut D Haven.
Of course.
I'm pretty sure that's an umlaut. But yeah, but this is a Superman show. But technically, the Nightwing did get his name from Superman, so it's all a circle.
And they mentioned Atlantis.
That's true. We got a little Easter egg to Atlantis, which I love because it feels like we're building to something with this show. Maybe we will see other superheroes show up at some point. Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll get an Aquaman appearance. Maybe we'll get a young Dick Grayson or a Bruce Wayne appearance.
Well, that's what's kind of nice is that they found ways to flesh out the world to give us these Easter eggs and show that, hey, this is not just the world of Superman, but it's still keeping the focus on him appropriately since it is a Superman show, and they don't feel the need to like bring in every like major name that they possibly can.
What this show does fantastically well is it takes the core trinity of Jimmy, Lois, and Clark, and it revolves the story around them while still feeling like a Superman show. It's so well balanced. Balance is the word I would use to describe the series so far, because each of those three characters are able to have their own stories for the episode while also having other characters develop and other stories being told, and like the stuff like we're slowly developing Sam Lane through Lois, through our interaction with Lois last episode and his appearance. And if it's not Sam Lane, then I will recant the statement, but I'm pretty confident that that's going to be General Sam Lane. And like, it's just so good. It's so well balanced. It's so perfectly done. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. If you want to catch our other My Adventures with Superman reaction videos, click the link on the page. And until next time, guys, stay versed.